Rules of integration, example 1. So we want to integrate the following. Now, when we integrate, I'm not going to normally do this. I'm going to actually split this. We know one of our rules of integrals is that when we have a sum of functions, we can split the integrals up like so. Now, I won't normally write that line in. What I'd normally do is go straight to the next line. Well, we know that that's increase the power by 1, divide the new power. Don't forget with x, it's x to the power 1. So increase the power by 1, divide by the new power. And 1, of course, is x to the power 0. So increase the power by 1. We don't normally write the 1, and divide by the new power, which in this case is 1. Dividing by 1, you don't really need to write that down. And don't forget the arbitrary constant. So normally, as I say, I would go straight from there to there. But I was using this to show you about that rule that we came across before, where the integral of a sum of functions is the sum of the integrals. Now with this one, we might need to do a bit of work with indices first. So that's going to give me x squared over x to the half plus x over x to the half. So I'm splitting up the fraction, plus 1 over x to the half. Now we subtract indices here. 2 take away a half is 3 over 2. This is x to the 1 divided by x to the half, so that's x to the half. And then this one is x to the negative a half. And now we're in a position to integrate. So we increase the power by 1 and divide by the new power. Same thing here. Increase the power by 1, divide by the new power. And the same here. Increase the power by 1, divide by the new power. Of course, dividing by 5 over 2 is the same as multiplying by 2/5. We turn the fraction upside down and multiply. So this is 2x to the 5 over 2 over 5 plus 2x to the 3 over 2 over 3 plus 2x to the half plus a constant. And then there's all sorts of different things you could do with this. So we could say that that's 2/5. We should write it back into radical form though, because we've got radical form in the actual question. So what would we do here? So I would say that's the square root of x, then to the power 5. And then I've got 2/3 of the square root of x, then cubed, plus 2 root x plus a constant.